In this video, I'm going to be getting some of the most OP enchantments on my diamond armor, because to be quite frank, they suck. And how am I going to do that, you might ask? Well, I'm going to be utilizing that village. Yes, the spawn village. The village that I haven't even used up to this point is finally going to serve me its duty. So enchantment wise, I am talking Protection 4, Depth Strider 3, Thorns 3, Mending. I'm talking Feather Falling 4. We're gonna get all of the most insane enchantments possible. But to start, we're gonna need villages, and we're gonna need a place for them to stay. So I'm gonna collect a lot of sand, then I have to collect a lot of gravel. I'm gonna make a lot of grey concrete. That is probably all the sand that I'm gonna need to make this build. Now I need to go find a gravel biome, a mountain gravel biome, and I have absolutely no idea where one is. So for the first time in this entire series, it's time to do a bit of exploring. I have not found a gravel biome yet, but I have found yet another desert temple. I have never seen a village with this many hay bales before. You bet yourself I am taking all of them. And that jungle looks pretty cool. What? What the? No. Really? There's 3 villages. 3 villages. Oh, why couldn't I get this seed yesterday? What the hell? This would have been so useful. What is this game? This is 4 villages. What is this game? What the hell? This is torture. Even a jungle temple. Even a jungle. I have found ruined portals. I have found villages. I have found lava pools. I have now found a jungle. What? How even? That's some speedrun skill right there. I am down at the mines for a very specific reason. I've been searching for a long ass time and I couldn't find any gravel biomes, but I found 5 villages. Yes, take note, 5. And yesterday, when I was trying to speedrun, I couldn't even find one near spawn. But now, in my hardcore world, there are 5. What is this game? Anyway, I am in the mines because I want more diamonds and I also need gravel. And I have done enough exploring and I couldn't find a gravel biome. So I know there's gravel down here in the mines. And I also need more diamonds because you can combine 2 enchanted items and get both of the enchantments. So if I have more diamonds, there is more opportunity.
2 hours later.
So after going down to the strip mines, getting bored, coming back to my chests, looking through my chest for as much gravel as I could find. This is as much as I have gathered. I think this might be enough, but I am still going to go looking for a gravel biome because, to be honest, mining for gravel is very boring. That's gravel right behind me over there. But it's very boring, so I would rather just take my time, do a bit of exploring and find a gravel biome than just strip mine hoping to find some gravel. I know these flowers, they give grey dye, and some other flowers, but I don't know if I have any left. I could just go pick a few more. Oh, there it is. There's a little bit more light grey dye, and I also want to make a dark grey. I have in sacks, so I can make a little bit of dark grey. Ooh, there's more gravel. And there it is, light grey concrete powder. I don't have enough light grey to make a full 8 stacks, but that's fine. And that's that. All of our concrete powder is now done. Now I just need to turn all of it into actual concrete. And I have set up this little device. Anyway, this, you put it down, the water instantly turns it into concrete, and thanks to my efficiency 4, it goes something like this. quite satisfying. Anyway, I need to get more squids, and I have found an excellent way of that while jumping off whatever this is. If you jump down, then for some reason they spawns like 8, and I know you want it, so here is the demonstration of that event. As you can see, they just spawned 4 squids in that exact moment. It's only 4 this time, but I have actually 5, but I have gotten a lot more. So it would seem to get dark grey dye, this is not the recipe, mixing black dye with light grey dye. In fact, I have to get white dye. Now isn't that very convenient? Luckily I built this in the last episode. Now I put that there, that goes there, and light grey dye. Wonderful! I totally didn't Google that before starting my recording. Nope, definitely didn't. I just knew about that. Sometime later, and I am now done with every last bit of concrete. Now I want to go gather some oak logs because that is, I think, the last block that I am going to need before I can start building the villager trading hall. That is all the blocks that I think I will be utilizing for the exterior of the trading hall. Now all that's left is I have to decide where I want to build it. Yes, I have not decided that yet. So I think I'm going to build it this way, still close to my base, but a little further away. Maybe like there. How long is this going? Nah, it'll hold up. So I think I'll clear this down 1 block and then it should be fine. Done! Well, that was easy. Anyway, I do think I want to clear down 1 more level. And that's all done. Another level of grass cleared out. I need to go build that trading hall. So I need to get all of these resources over there. All the materials are in my inventory and I am ready to start building this thing. Here we can clearly see the type of aesthetic and look that I want to go with. So, how was the time lapse? Now, before you answer, you have to give me some credit. This is my first time doing time lapse. I know the transitions weren't that smooth, but come on, you gotta give me some credit. This is the first time I've ever done time lapse. But this episode is starting to get a little long, and I don't want to waste too much of your time. So I did say I wanted to get the best armor and enchantments in this video, and I am not a liar. So this is going to be a two-part series, and now I do realize that I sound a bit like a TikToker. Come back for part 2, but I don't want to like make an episode 5. I mean, I could, but then I wouldn't keep my promise of getting the best armor or best enchantments in episode 4. And I don't want to just like cut scenes like I come here at the door and I like snap my fingers and say all the villagers are now in, snap my fingers again and they all have their jobs. That would just not be entertaining, and there's just so much more entertainment that I can get from that. So this is going to be a two-part series, and in part 2 I'm going to get all the villagers in here, and we need to start breeding them. I'm just going to do that in like a small little home, and I think I want to fill this like one side with librarians and then the other side with farmers, and then I also need to start setting up farms. But setting up farms, I think I might do that in like episode 5, because you know villages they're a hard thing to deal with. They're very annoying, so it's going to cause a lot of frustration for me, and I don't want to, you know, overwork myself with villagers because they can easily get very annoying. So this will be the end of episode 4. Now this is going to be a TikTok video where you come back for part 2 in 24 hours. No, this is probably going to take another 3 days for me to get part 2 out. Maybe even more, because villages are really frustrating and they're very hard-headed. They're so annoying, stubborn. That's the word I was looking for. Stubborn. But yeah, that's this episode, or well, this part done, and I'll see you in the next part.